What if you couldn't feel fear? Not because you're brave, because your brain is broken.
It is a Tuesday morning and you are standing on the edge of a rooftop, not because something is wrong, not because you are in danger, because someone dared you to, and you said yes without thinking twice. You look down at the street 12 floors below and you feel absolutely nothing. Racing heart, no sweating hands, no voice in your head screaming at you to step back, just nothing. You have felt this way your entire life, and for as long as you can remember, everyone around you has called it courage. They called you fearless. They said you were built different, special, the kind of person who does not flinch. What nobody told you, what nobody knew until it was almost too late, is that what you have is not courage. It is a death sentence. Your condition has a name, Urbach-Wiethe disease. It is one of the rarest genetic conditions ever documented, affecting fewer than 300 people in recorded human history. It destroys a tiny structure deep inside your brain called the amygdala, two small almond-shaped clusters of cells sitting at the center of everything your brain uses to keep you alive. And when they are gone, when this disease quietly dissolves them over years without you ever knowing, something fundamental disappears with them. The ability to feel afraid. Here is what most people misunderstand about fear. It is not weakness. It is not the enemy. Fear is the oldest survival system your species has ever developed. It is the voice that tells you to step back from the edge. Signal that makes your hands shake before you touch something dangerous. The alarm that fires in your chest when something is wrong before your conscious mind has even processed what it is seeing. Fear is not what holds you back. Fear is what keeps you alive. Without it, your brain has no emergency brake, no warning system, no internal voice that says, "Stop, think. This could kill you." You walk into situations that every other human being on the planet would instinctively avoid, because the part of your brain responsible for recognizing danger simply does not exist anymore. And the world is full of danger. The most documented case of this condition belongs to a woman known only as SM.
Scientists have studied her for decades. She has been robbed at knifepoint and felt nothing. She has been held at gunpoint and felt nothing. She has been threatened, attacked, and placed in situations that would send most people into immediate panic.
And every single time, her brain registered zero fear response. Zero. She once walked through a haunted house attraction, the kind designed by professionals specifically to trigger the most primal human fear responses possible, and she laughed the entire way through.
Not because she was performing, not because she was pretending, because her brain was physically incapable of producing the response the experience was designed to create. But here is what the scientists found when they dug deeper. SM has come close to dying more times than anyone can count. Not because she is unlucky, because without fear she has no instinct to avoid the situations that nearly killed her. She approached a man with a knife because nothing in her brain told her not to. She engaged with people and environments that every basic human survival instinct would have screamed at a normal person to run from.
And she had no idea. That is the part that changes everything.
It is not that she chose to ignore the fear. It is that the signal never arrived, the alarm never fired. Her brain received the information, danger, threat, risk, and processed it the same way it would process a grocery list. Neutral, flat, irrelevant. The researchers who study her describe it as living without an immune system for the mind. Your body can still get hurt, the danger is still real, the consequences are still permanent. But the system designed to make you avoid them has been completely and silently switched off, and you never even knew it was gone. There is one exception, one moment where SM felt something close to fear for the first time in her documented life. Scientists exposed her to carbon dioxide, a gas that triggers panic at the biological level, bypassing the amygdala entirely and activating a completely different and more primitive part of the brain. For a few seconds, she felt it. Real panic, real terror, real fear. She described it as something completely alien, a feeling she had no reference for, no memory of, no framework to understand. Something every other human being on the planet experiences every single day without thinking about it.
You step back from the rooftop edge, not because you felt fear. You never feel fear. But somewhere in the back of your mind, in a place that the disease has not yet reached or maybe never will, something registers. A thought without a feeling attached to it. A conclusion with no emotion behind it. The drop,
would have killed you.